Hello everyone and welcome back to Severin's Token here on Roll20. So in the last couple of episodes we've had complete and utter insanity, but now we have, thanks to Googleus Maximus, the translator, a Scroll of Greater Enhugement, a Zapshock Shock Scroll and a Magosity Scroll on Groncarella. There are 2 pink and 2 blue potions and some mouse food on Glug. And we have a very pleased with herself Sapphire and her freshly polished scythe. And they've all gotten together.
I would like to point out, it is only 1 blue potion, not 2.
Yep, 2 pink, 1 blue.
Yeah, you said 2 pink, 2 blue.
My apologies.
Just for reference.
And Plug has a massive great burn up her back. And they're all in Tattic Market. And the group decided to head north back towards the Citadel to see if they could work their way either into the Citadel, where it might be safer, or if they could work their way up past the Citadel into the sort of guard quarters that are above the Citadel. As they leave the market, there's strangely enough a few beggars still around the market. The market's mostly been cleared out. The shop owners have been rounded up, and most people have run away. But there are a few beggars left sitting around. You have one beggar sitting there with a little sign, "Will answer questions for food," and he's sort of waving his hands, going, "Please, I will answer your questions." He's a little goblin. And most of you know him. He's a local character. He's Bingus the Goblin.
You know what that rhymes with?
What?
He hit a key frantically. Did something show up in Discord?
No.
We're supposed to see. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Except
so
for my Discord opened directly back up to the middle finger.
and a couple of spaces down from Bingus the Goblin, there's a very, very old gnoll with a long grey beard, and he's also got a sign saying, "We'll answer questions." And this old gnoll with a long grey beard standing there, shaking, looking at people, hopefully that they might come and ask him a question. Only one of you knows him. He's the Groncarella is the oldest among you, and she knows him. He is known as Jevis, and he used to run a stall called Ask Jevis, but it got shut down, unfortunately.
I thought it was going to be the Great Yahoo.
Yeah, I was expecting something like Yahoo.
Whatever happened to Jevis, but
I completely forgot about
around.
I completely forgot about that. I was expecting a Yahoo reference, yeah.
I skipped Yahoo entirely.
Yeah, you did.
What about Google?
No,
Ah,
we already
Googleus
had
Maximus.
Googleus Maximus.
Oh yeah, Google's Maximus.
Yeah, we have Googleus Maximus, Bingus, and goddamn.
Anyway, the Yahoo isn't in Tactic Market. You only find Yahoo down around the Untouched Hole. Yahoo is actually the person who gets people pass cards to go into the different dirty clubs.
Of course he is.
Of all the information he's stolen and leaked from everybody else who's talked to him, no wonder he has easy time getting that information out to others. Making fake IDs and whatnot.
Yep.
Shit. I think this is going to be the best campaign to ever be campaigned ever.
Why am I doing this to myself? Anyway, as you leave towards the Citadel, as you leave Tattic Market, you see Calderheart dive out from one of the shops, and he's looking a little bit wild-eyed now, and he's got blood trickling down his cheek. And you hear the sound of male knights' feet sort of stomping up through the market, and you hear a couple of barks of commanding human voices yelling at the guards to get the escapee. And Calderheart kind of sort of dashes past you, and as he dashes past you, he bumps into Sapphire, and he presses a small red gem into Sapphire's hands. It's roughly about 3-4 inches long, kind of shaped like an icicle or an ice shard. And he sort of presses it into her hand and says, "Run, you fools!" And dashes.
He knows us.
Can I detect evil on him as he runs past?
Yes, feel free.
Okay, I will detect evil on him.
He's mostly good. He's got a little bit of evil on him. Detect evil doesn't tell you what people have done, but you can assume he probably does things like cheats at cards.
But all in all, he's generally a good person.
All in all, he's generally a good person. And he
Okay,
goes dashing off, and the knights go running past, following him.
I
Male
was gonna step out in front of the knights and try
to intimidate them.
Yeah, and they're just stopping.
Okay, roll intimidate.
Oh shit!
15
plus 20 plus. Where's my intimidate? 20 plus 2.
Oh,
Okay.
20.
So there's a group of 6 mailed knights wearing full plate or wearing chest plates and chainmail with full plate helmets on and long swords, and they come running up the Tattic Market behind Calderhart, and Glug steps out in front of them and looks at them with the look she gives drunk people when they're getting out of line with the strippers. And there's this weird kind of clattering noise as the front 2 stop, and then the next 2 kind of sort of run into them, and the next 2 run into them. You get a little bit of kind of like a night pile up. And the 2 in the front kind of look at each other for a second, and then they look at the orc, and the one on the left goes, "Why did we stop?" And the one on the right replies with, "Fuck me if I know."
Do I? Okay, I roll to fuck the dude now. I don't get sarcasm or euphemisms or jokes. He says "fuck me if I know," so
14.
do I? Do I grapple or what do I do?
Yeah, that's a grapple check.
Okay, so 20. Sorry. God. Oh, thank God.
The knight on the right suddenly has Gronkorella, or not Gronkorella, sorry, suddenly has Clug trying to climb his armor and kind of grope him, and he freaks out and starts squealing like a little girl and shoving her away. 2 of the other mailed knights drag Clug off, and the 6 of them look at each other and go, "Mage, chase, yes," and run off down Tattic Market.
So before they start running, can I cast memory lapse on everybody so none of us have to remember that?
You are a level 1 bard. You do not have access to memory lapse.
You could sing a song to help us forget.
Wait, does it? Ooh,
Yeah.
is that something? Ooh, is that something that level 1 bards have access to?
That's a good question.
Oh, that went so much better than expected.
School enchantment forgets for the last turn only.
Okay.
Oh, I can only target 1 living creature.
Okay, so yes, if you want to cast memory lapse, you can cast memory lapse.
Did I have twinning spell, or is that my other character for a different group? That's my other character for a different group. Damn.
Yeah, dirty toad, playing
You
with
slut.
other groups. Fucking
You
RPG slut.
dice whore.
Dice.
Okay, I'm just gonna forget about wanting to cast the forget thing, and we're gonna keep on just pressing.
You cast it on yourself.
Oh man.
Oh,
Well.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So you are now standing in Tattic Market. Sapphire has a red crystal in her hand. Glug has just barely avoided shagging a human knight for some reason.
I don't understand sarcasm or anything else. It's just if you say it, I take it as it is.
Glug, can you roll a perception check for me?
Mm-hmm.
There is a little sort of string of shiny beach shells sitting on a stall next to you.
I will.
Is it
collect
the
them
3
all.
shells?
I'll
No,
collect them all.
Okay. So you now have a little string of shiny seashells. She-shells.
How long is? Can I hang them around my neck?
Yes, you can.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you now have seashells around your neck.
Yay!
Is it the 3 shells?
No, it's not the 3 shells.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That would be hilarious.
so what would you guys like to do now?
Well, I got a nice ruby. So what do you guys want to do?
So we're heading towards the Citadel, was the plan? Or the direction, anyway?
I say we should leave the city.
How badly do you want to screw up stuff for our DM?
I don't know. I have a ruby. It's pretty shiny, pretty nice.
I reach for the ruby to grab it, and I reach to take it from your hands. So I guess
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Yeah.
All right, fine for me to roll. Shit. All right, he takes it from my hands.
Okay. It's in my backpack. Safe
At least
keeping.
I have my scythe. It's a pretty sexy scythe.
It is
Don't
a
get me
scythe.
wrong.
It's a sexy scythe. Don't get me wrong. He said only 14.
Okay, so the ruby is currently in Glug's backpack now.
Where are we supposed to go, Droid? Because I don't even know now.
Right, well,
Yeah.
you now have a choice of where you can go. The Necromundus Tower is glowing brightly. The Citadel is currently being held by the guards and the mages, and the sort of guard quarter above it is as quiet as you think. Collins Square is quite quiet, so you've got a choice of places you want to head towards. What would your characters like to do in a city that is under siege?
I'm gonna get to the closest place that I can be safe at. So, leaving. I want to leave. I want to leave.
Before y'all run off, I think maybe some old acquaintances at the Necro School might be able to.
What,
Shine
back in
some
the
light on
Mages
things.
College or whatever? Mages place?
No. There's the big glowing green thing out there.
The
in the water.
Necromundus docks, because
Yeah.
the necromancers were thrown out of the Grand Magus School because of the smell.
I'm just gonna sit there and.
Yeah, they did some favors for me in the past. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just go. See
All right,
what we can do.
Necromundus docks it
Yeah.
is.
I'll just pet my mouse while I follow you.
You have a mouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ew.
Juju's a mouse.
Juju. I have a mouse named Juju.
Juju?
Juju's a
Yeah.
mouse.
So a half orc named Fucklugger has a mouse. Juju.
Yes. I'm also half, brain dead because I got smoked in the face as a child.
And now I
Yeah.
have an image of of your character as a child having their face used as a smoke bowl.
Okay, I had a rock dropped on my head. Is that better?
Yes.
My face was not smoked like a bong. God damn it.
Right. So
All right, Log Muncher, let's go.
So you head off towards Necromundus Tower.
It's a nice place.
Necromundus Tower is a spire of stone growing up out of a natural rise in land just off the shore. It's surprisingly large, and it's glowing bright green tonight, and it seems to be being completely ignored by the knights and the soldiers and the mages who have invaded the city. The causeway across to it is about ankle deep in water, and it's deserted.
I'm gonna detect evil on the tower.
Okay.
Detect evil on the tower.
He can detect evil on the tower. You detect evil, and because your detect evil only works on a single item at a time, you determine that the 44th brick up from the base, 13 bricks from the left, is an evil brick.
I knew it!
I charged that brick down. I'm charging that brick like it is my goal.
Okay, so Klug is running across the bridge towards the tower. What are you two up to?
I'm going to continue my saunter.
Okay, Sapphire.
What was Gronkarella doing?
Sauntering towards the tower. I don't
Sauntering?
walk. I have swagger. A
So
female
if he's-
swagger. So it's like a saunter. With the hips, like...
You have the sexy
Yeah.
walk.
The hips that
Yeah.
go whootchuk, whootchuk, whootchuk.
Well, they saying a bit more than they used to, so...
So it's two
There's a
half
bit
orcs
of
sexily
overswing.
walking their way to a tower. Charging.
Oh, I'm not
screaming.
doing that.
For fuck's sake.
I'm just gonna sit at the base of the tower and, you
Okay.
know, polish
So-
my scythe.
So Sapphire heads to the base of the tower and sits down to polish her scythe. Gronkarella walks up to the base of the tower, and Klug runs across the bridge as fast as she can, charging the evil brick. At which point she realizes the evil brick is about 30 foot up, and she finds herself standing in front of the door to the tower. The door to the tower is a wooden affair with iron lacing on it. And the iron lacing is an up and down zigzag at the bottom, and an up and down zigzag about halfway up, and then it has two spirals at the top of iron bracing on this wooden door. And you three find yourselves in front of this wooden door with the iron bracing on it. What would you like to do?
Can I push it open?
You can try.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can I'm attempting to push it open. Can I?
Okay, so you put your hand against the door, at which point the iron banding moves, and the two zigzags move up and down a bit, and it makes a yawning noise. Oh, fuck off.
I roll to detect evil.
The door is not evil. The door is reasonably good.
I do nothing against it. I sag back since it told me to fuck off. I'm sad now.
Okay,
I'm
so
offended.
I walk up to the door. It's like, hey, Dorford, is not Bob still working here? Because I need to talk to him about some old matters.
Are you here to taste his kebab again? Because the last time I saw that, it was disgusting.
I've learned some better stealth techniques since then, but no. Seeing if he still has one of those shiny stones around.
Right.
Well, the other type of shiny stones. He's a little bit too fond of waxing, isn't that one?
God damn it.
The spiral bands kind of expand and then contract, and the spiral bands kind of shift slightly as if it's almost looking between the three of you. And it goes, I was told not to let anyone in. Fuck off.
Ah, come on, for old time's sake.
What'd you say, 50?
I sag even more. I'm more sad now.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to, since we got a sentient door here, with a roll of 10 for bluff, or no, sorry, 22, it's a plus 10, I caress the door and whisper to its knotted wood, I can see how naughty you are, and if you know you don't let us in here and open wide for us three friends, I may have to show you just exactly some of those new stealth techniques that I would much prefer to share with not Bob.
Holy fuck.
So I'm bluff intimidating the door.
You bluff dating.
You're bluff tating the door. Okay. One second, I need to check what sense motive the door has. And yes, I know what sense motive the door fucking has. Okay, the door has +3 sense motive.
God damn it.
Okay, so Blaster Toad successfully bluff intimidates the door into opening.
Yay!
Door
I'll
opens.
wave you all through.
The
Let's
door
get in.
opens with a creaky, I'm not paid enough for this shit.
God damn it.
Me too.
So, you find yourself inside Necromundis docks. The smell of dead bodies is quite distinct. This could possibly be because standing behind the door is a dead corpse. It looks at both of you, and it goes, "Ah, coats."
I'll keep mine today, Lurch. Thanks, though.
Ah.
I wince back from it, and
You
I'm just
detect
gonna
evil?
detect evil. I detect evil. I'm into Necromancer's area. I detect. Screw this shit. Is it evil?
Alfred the zombie.
It's not Lurch.
No, it's Alfred. Alfred the zombie is not necessarily evil. There's a whiff of evil magic about it, but it's not in and of itself an evil entity.
Everyone has some evil about them,
So
like everybody, but he's nothing major to. He's not a worrisome creature.
It's more
That I
the
can
evil. The evil comes from elsewhere. The evil comes from more the sort of methods used to create him, more than him himself.
I'll leave him
Yeah.
alone and just kind of wince back from him.
Okay, so if Alfred, the coat-taking zombie butler, would there then happen to be a Grand Necromancer Wayne around in the house then?
Are you looking for the Grand Wizard?
Well, might as well go right to the top, right?
Well,
The Grand Wizard. It's a KKK term, dude. You can't just say you're looking for the Grand Wizard.
you asked the dwarf Not Bob,
Mhm.
and you do know Not Bob. Not Bob lives on floor 3. Not Bob is quite an accomplished necromancer. So
He's also. I also heard he has a very successful kebab branch of the kebab franchise.
So
He's a good restaurateur.
you head on up to Groncarella's old friend Not Bob, and you find Not Bob sitting in the middle of the floor of his room, and you find out why he's called Not Bob. He's wearing a robe made entirely out of knotted ropes, and all around him on the floor are knotted pieces of cloth, and his bed sheets are tied into knots, and he keeps undoing knots and doing them back up again. And he shakes his head and goes, no, bad portents, and gets up another piece of cloth and unknots it, reknots it, throws it in the air, it falls on the floor. He goes, no, they won't find it there. And he goes and gets another piece of fabric and knots it back up again. He is a knotologist.
Studying knotology?
Studying knotology. The process of telling the future through making and unmaking of knots. And this is Not Bob.
Oh, it has a K in the name. All right, that's good.
A silent
So
K.
it's not the same person. All right, sorry.
Toad is just resisting the urge to slap me right now.
No, I'm just wondering how gronky to make this.
You cannot be an adjective, man. You're not yet an adjective.
I'm an adjective now.
Bitch, you cannot make yourself an adjective. I'm gonna clug this shit up then.
Sounds like you need a plunger if you want to unclug things.
God damn it.
But anyway, we're here with Not Bob. So I, as Groncarella, sit down beside him and just like put a hand on his shoulder. It's like, so what you seeing today, honey?
At which point, Not Bob leaps about 3 feet in the air and he goes, Oh, Jew. Did I ask you to come here?
Not this time.
So this isn't about the kebab.
No. And you know, next time, maybe send a full messenger and not just a hand. Although that hand did know some tricks, so if you can find the body that goes along with it, let me know.
Ah, yes, yes. Young hands, often very frisky. Yes. 50's next
That's
gone,
disgusting.
says the person who mates with a scythe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey! What my fetishes are my business. All
You
right.
stuck a handle of a scythe in your ass. You can just chill your.
But
Who
by the
says it
way,
was in my
like,
ass?
I am fully intent upon Sapphire getting hold of a scroll of animate object later on. So
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
so
Scythe on.
so not Bob looks over at Gronkrider and he's like, yeah, reef sailor, no, noose knot, no, double loop, yes, double loop knot. How can I help you?
Well, we're thrust this thing upon us. Different sort of business than usual. And I'd like to motion to Clug to show off the red gem.
I don't know what you mean. I just stand there.
I continue to motion.
I continue standing there. What do you mean, dude? I'm retarded. Simple words, small words. I have a head wound. It's like a visible, like caved in portion of my head. Simple, small words, man.
Sorry, right now I'm watching Droid's hands. I finally just out and say it. Yo, dumb nuts. The red stone.
I eagerly pull the red stone out and show it to him.
There we go.
Not Bob kind of recoils back from the stone and shakes his head vigorously. He goes, no, Severin's gift. No. Don't. No more magic that touches that, the more they'll know it's here. Yes, that's why they can't find it. They can't find it because there's no magic on it. It's magic, but it's not finding magic. It's magic of its own type. It can't be found. That's why the knots can't find it. That's why they can't find it. Noose knot. No. Butterfly knot. That's the one.
Okay, so what do we do with it?
Not Bob sort of collapses down onto his backside on the floor and crosses his legs and proceeds to knot and unknot small pieces of rope while throwing them into the air, muttering to himself. And then he sits up and he looks at you and he goes, ha! Yes, of course. It must get to the king. Yes, the king, the grand advisor. Yes, the grand advisor. Know-it-all. Yes, know-it-all. You must take it to the know-it-all.
Okay. Perfect. Let's do that. And I blow him a kiss and walk out.
I guess I'll just follow him. I'm still holding your rock. I just put the rock.
And your mic died again.
But I presume he said he put the rock back in his bag and followed Toad.
Yeah, what you said was right. Put the rock in my backpack and follow you.
Lip reading. Sapphire.
Well, after done polishing the everything in there, especially the hole that was nearby the blade that contained exactly one arrow, I might as well go inside the tower. You know, see what the Gronkarella and Mike Dyer are up to.
And the what guy?
Mike Dyer? Or Dead Mike? I don't know.
I'm 100% lost, man.
Okay, so Alfred, the zombie butler, as Sapphire walks in, goes,
Okay.
cold.
Alfred.
All right. So she starts doing so. Only halfway through, she realizes that she's actually taking off her shirt, and she doesn't have a coat. So she
And
puts it back on.
halfway through taking off her shirt, having undone the front, Alfred zombie steps forward and basically cups both of her breasts and goes, boob.
Well, having just been groped, she takes out her scythe and slashes his arms off.
And 2 dead arms fall to the floor with a thunk.
Okay, are we down back at the entrance now to witness?
Yes, you can come down back to the entrance to see the Sapphire being groped by a zombie.
I scream, why?
And I just shake my head at Sapphire. I'm like, honey, he doesn't have any blood flow down there. Let's just be on our way. We're done here.
I'm just angrily screaming, why? Because for all I
And your microphone cut out right in the middle.
God, really? Really?
Get
Can
a
you
new
not hear me
mic,
at all?
bro.
Hear me
Oh,
now?
hey, Gronkarella.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, it's not my mic, it's my connector and it's my actual laptop. It's the
Mm.
bitch.
Hey,
It's the
welcome
US
back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm holding up one finger.
How many fingers are you holding up? 1.
Oh, man.
Continuing.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You're holding up 1 thumb. That depends.
Okay, so Clug goes marching through the ground floor going, why? At which point Alfred the zombie just looks at her and goes, still man.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at that. All right. So then she puts back on her shirt and stuff, and then he gives what was his name? Alfred.
Alfred.
Alfred. All right. She gives back Batman his things, his arms, his dead arms.
The butler? Alfred is not the goddamn Batman, dude. You have given every comic book fan an aneurysm and a stroke.
At least I didn't. At least it didn't reference the Millennium Enterprise.
I can't even be angry at you, man.
So you leave Necromundus Dock and head out with the information that you need to get it to the King's Advisor. You need to get this crystal to the King's Advisor, Know-It-All.
Is he a bit of a know-it-all?
Apparently he knows many things. Whether many things or all things, we'll soon find out. But let's get this little gem to him.
Does he know about my weapon? It's called the son of the dandelion.
I see.
What do you want
I
us to
take
do with
it it's
that?
self-made then.
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
I made it myself, all by myself. Then she takes it out, and she shows the hole. It's also a crossbow, which the hole is actually just a carrying case for 1 arrow exactly.
It has no crossbow limbs or firing mechanism.
Nope, it's just a hole that carries 1 arrow. You know, that she likes to pretend is a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a shitty quiver.
And Grown Gorilla just keeps on walking past down the little bridge
So
towards the Citadel, thinking to herself, "Dumb asses."
So the king is currently residing in, as far as you're aware, in the capital city of the Empire of Severin, which is about 20 miles to the south.
Oh, that's not like this king in this town.
No,
Okay.
this town is overseen by a governor. This is one of the border towns. So how would you like to travel there?
Severin, is that also a harbor town then?
Yes, it is.
Let's take a boat.
Okay. You head round to the trader docks, being it's the nearest dock, and there are a few boats moored there, several human-looking boats. There's one trader vessel that looks like it's owned by Knowles. On the side is the name Millennium Enterprise. The pain in 50's
model
face.
Number the NC-17. Oh, fuck you.
I take it. I'll take it. How much?
The pain on my face was probably visible. Like, goddamn.
How much is the Millennium Enterprise? How much? How much does it cost?
The
How many
Millennium Enterprise is
marks
not
does it
for
cost?
sale. However, it can beat the Kestrel Run in 2 Parmesans.
Parmesans.
My face hurts from laughing. I fucking hate you right now.
Okay, well, they're all going goo goo gaga off the Millennium Enterprise
God damn
there.
it.
I walk upon one of the human ships, labeled Aluminum Pigeon, and go to the helm.
Okay, so you've climbed aboard the Aluminum Pigeon. Thankfully, the ships seem mostly deserted, as the residents of the ships are currently marauding through the town. So the question is, like, you are now standing at the helm of the Pigeon. What would you like to do?
I yell at it to go.
Roll Intimidate.
Or should it be a diplomacy?
You can try and cajole it to go.
They're both the same bonus, so I've got a 12.
I followed him onto the boat, didn't I? I'm just following you everywhere you go right now, so...
Okay, so Blaster Toad walks up to the helm of the vessel and basically kind of tries to cajole it into moving, and the vessel stays resolutely where it is. Meanwhile, Sapphire is engaged in negotiations with the commander of the Millennium Enterprise, discussing how much it would cost to hire the vessel. Commandeer the vessel, maybe.
I'd like to roll to intimidate it into moving.
Roll to intimidate the Pigeon.
18 plus 2.
20. Okay, so the natural intimidation defense of a boat. So 2 plus the natural intimidation defense of a boat, considering it is an inanimate object. Unfortunately, with your roll of 20, the boat stays resolutely still.
What's the intimidation defense of it?
I would set the DC personally as a epic challenge, which is DC 40. If you could beat a DC 40, I would allow you to intimidate the boat into moving for you.
Shit. I'm so close yet so far.
You were after a natural 20.
Yes.
Shit, that was funny.
I shall, with great effort, use Mage Hand to push us away from the pier.
Okay. Blaster Toad casts the cantrip Mage Hand, applying 5 pounds of pressure to the vessel.
Shit.
The vessel moves a grand total of 1/1000th of a millimeter. The vessel is still tied to the pier.
I'm just gonna plop my ass down on some sort of somewhere and just sit. Cause fuck it, I'm petting
Are
the mouse.
any of the boats manned?
A few of the human boats are manned. The Millennium Enterprise is manned. You've also got Deepwater 2. That's manned.
Deepwater 2?
Deepwater 2.
What's that now?
It's the cousin of Deepwater 9.
So a trading boat?
Yes.
Large vessel, eh? Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with my brain? But
Okay.
with Gronkarella and Glug currently sitting on the Pigeon, and with Sapphire currently negotiating with the Millennium Enterprise, shall we leave that episode there and pick up in the next episode?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you all for
that's
watching. We will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.